Hello, 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 welcome back, and we're going to Matchday 19. We got a few important games here, like this one especially, Newcastle versus Lanús. Lanús are going to be hoping they can get a victory here so they can keep like a guarantee in the top 8 no matter what, but it's a hard match against a really strong Newcastle. Can they do it? No, Livramento gets his first goal, and Gordon gets his second goal. So the first time that Wisa hasn't followed up with another goal. So Gordon gets his 8th goal. Putting him right here. Dropping you down a little bit and putting you right here. Gordon and Livramento gets another goal himself. Livramento for Newcastle, the right back. So hard match, but they do. The Newcastle does end up coming out on top. All right, Wellington Phoenix versus Real Sociedad. Let's see how James is doing. Is he still bad injury? Yes, he is. That pitch is still in the hospital. So Wellington Phoenix versus Real Sociedad. It was close, but Real Sociedad do get the victory with Oyarzabal and Mendes getting the goals again. Nagasawa started off the scoring though. Nagasawa gets his 3rd goal. Passing all these guys in the goal department. So there you go, Nagasawa. And they're playing against who again? Bryce Mendes and Oyarzabal, that's right. Mendes gets his 11th goal. Passing Bishop. Putting Bishop and Fondo back together. And then Oyarzabal gets his 12th goal. Passing Frericks, who hasn't scored in a hot minute actually. So there we go. Good victory for Real Sociedad. Getting the victory they should be getting. Hartberg versus Real Salt Lake. How could this go out? I wonder who. Hartberg. They put a bit of a fight, but still not enough. It was Havel, Heil with the brace, and Engel. There we go. Engel for Real Salt Lake gets his first goal. Not enough though. And then, let's see. Heil gets a brace. Pretty sure he hasn't scored at all, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just assume that. I'm very sure, because otherwise I would have made the joke of hell. The fuck? Wait, he has? I do not. My apologies. Actually, this makes it a little easier for me. Actually, no, it doesn't. Fuck. I fucked up. Alright. So, Heil. Oh, there he is. Well, he gets a brace, so now he's on 3 goals regardless. So he gets a brace. Putting him all the way up here. And then we have goals from Havel and Marchuk. Marchuk is on 1 goal. There he is. Goes up here a little bit. Boom. Markuch is in there, and then Havel gets a goal. Putting him on his 9th. Passing Junho, Herrera, and Becker. So good result for the Austrian side. Viborg versus Mainz. Went for a Mainz win. Yep. Amidi and Becker. Sundergaard. That's a new one. Becker and Amidi first though. Becker gets his 9th goal. I don't know where Amidi is at, to be honest. There he is. Gets his third goal to help get a victory. As Viborg do get another goal from this new guy, I believe. I know there's someone who has a diagonal line in their name, but oh, there we go. Control. And the goal scorer is who? Sondergaard. God damn, my dick itches. Sondergaard for Viborg. So good victory for Mainz ahead of the Danish side. Portsmouth versus Galatasaray. We finally have the suspension for them as Lucas Torreira gets suspended. He comes out for Lemina, and then for him we'll get a. Ooh, there's nobody. We can go for an RM. So I guess we'll bring in Akagun. There you go. See how this goes. As Mario Lemina is the Gabonese player who's going to come in for the Uruguayan. Portsmouth versus Galatasaray. Do they have any other players back? Well, actually, I don't think they can actually have a suspension. Never mind, I'm thinking of somebody else. Oh, no. I'm wrong. Because Knight was out, they had a center back. Where is he? I'm not tripping, am I? No, he's still out. Okay, cool. So he's still injured. So Portsmouth playing against Galatasaray. It is a tie. Huh. Sane and Gundogan. So Gundogan Chaplin. There he is. Gets his third. So Gundogan is up here now. My boy, I miss Gundogan, but it is what it is. Then Chaplin. Fourth goal for him. Then Sane scores. He really got left behind by fucking Osimhen. Osimhen just is all the way up in like top 10 goal scorers, and Sane's still down here at 6 goals. At the time they get the lead, but it's not enough, as they do concede another goal that puts them. And look at that, Anderson comes on right away and boom, goal. Anderson for Portsmouth gets his first goal. Nice. Good result for the English side against Turkish giants. So that might help Newcastle a bit. Stoke City versus Leipzig. It's a rainy night in Stoke, baby. They can do this. Come on, Bae Jun-ho. I believe in you. Bae Jun-ho. Fuck. He did score a goal, but he almost got the tie, but Bakayoko kills Stoke dreams with a brace even. Damn. Bakayoko. Where's he at? Bakayoko with a brace puts him at. If I can find him. There he is. Puts on 7 goals. Putting him right above these guys. Although it's close, it's not enough, as Junho gets his 9th now, almost close to his double figures. He's still the highest goal scorer for Stoke City, just saying. I'm a big Junho fan now. Paris versus Oldham. Can Paris keep the misery of Oldham continuing? Yes, they can, with goals from Mbo, his first one. Fondop gets his first goal in a while. Simon, Fondop. Alright, let's look for Simon first, because he's like on 4 goals, I believe. Where is he at? There he is. Just on. Gets his 5th goal. So Simon gets a 5th goal. Fondop gets his double digits goal. And then we have a new goal for Mbo. Mbo for Paris. It's the first one. The center back too, by the way. The Senegalese center back comes in high from the corner and boom, header. Grenoble versus Charlotte. It's gonna be a Grenoble win. Ooh! Oh, Gite with the late goal. A brace for him too. Maybe a hat trick? A hat trick! Alright, Gite, I see you. Where you at? There you are. Hat trick puts you now at 10 goals too. You just made yourself an automatic contender now for top 10 goal scorers too. So Grenoble's Gite in there now with Zaha with a brace. Zaha with the brace puts him at 8 goals. Putting him ahead of these guys. We also have BL who scores. Who gets his 5th goal. To tie though. Charlotte almost got the win, but not enough. Bayern versus Vamak. How is Neuer doing? Still out. Not ideal. But here we go. Bayern versus Damak. Can they keep on their good? Big upset. Bayern have lost. I think that means they're in 2nd place now. Vada and Diaz scores first. Diaz is like on 3 goals right now. Yeah, look at him. On his 4th now for the Colombian. So Diaz gets a goal, then Vada gets a goal. There he is. Gets his 6th. Harry Kane hasn't scored in a while, you know. They need him. If not, sub on Nicholas Jackson, bro. So Vada, and then that fucking Al-Sadi guy. Al-Sadi? I think his name is? Al-Sadi. Yeah, Al-Sadi gets his 3rd goal to get the victory over Bayern fucking Munich. Wow. Big loss for Bayern Munich. I think now they're in 2nd place compared to Leipzig. Ulm versus Brann. They're both in relegation. They both need a victory. Ulm get the victory. Martinovic late on. Late goal from Martinovic. He's on 7 goals, I believe. Yep. He puts him now at 8. There we go. That's it for Matchday 19. So we're officially halfway through the Group F. Leipzig, Bayern, Real Sociedad, and Newcastle in top 4. But the big one right here is the fact that Leipzig are 1st place now. Can they keep it up? Can they make a big upset and win this tournament? Because they've been good. They have not been no slouches. And look at Real Sociedad. They're only 1 point behind Bayern Munich too. So Leipzig, Bayern, Real Sociedad, Newcastle in the top 4. Galatasaray, Paris, Mainz, and Portsmouth in the top 8. Lanús, Stoke City, Oldham, Damak, Hartberg, Grenoble, Charlotte, and Ulm in the mid-table area. With Viborg, Wellington Phoenix, Brann, and Real Salt Lake on relegation form. So, I mean, it's close over here still for everybody except Real Salt Lake. They're still at least 3 victories away from, no, like 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. They have like 3 victories, or 4, wait. Yeah, they're still fucking 3 victories away from catching up to 16th. They are doing bad. They need to fix that horrendously. Like you look at them with Ulm. Ulm have 3 draws. That's the same as them, but Ulm also have 5 wins. So yeah, 3 wins, 3 wins is the difference between them getting out of this fucking hellhole because it's bad for them right now. As for because I'm gonna call it a night now. I'm curious to see. Other matches are coming up. Leipzig have a winnable game against Phoenix. Bayern have one against Grenoble. Sociedad versus Mainz. These are all winnable games. Newcastle, especially against Real Salt Lake. Galatasaray have a hard match against Lanús. That's an interesting one. Paris have an easy match. Mainz have a really difficult match. Portsmouth have it's a decent match. Even though they defeat Bayern, they're still a decent team. Stoke City have a very easy game. So they can rely on Lanús probably losing to Galatasaray. But they also need Damak to do something to Portsmouth. And the fact that Mainz are probably going to lose to Real Sociedad. So it's interesting. We'll see how that goes. But I'm going to call it a day now, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Matchday 20 and forward. Or actually, we'll do one more. I still have time for one more. I'll see you in a little bit.